Hi, Assalamualaikum. Okay, so this week we are going to proceed to next topic, capacitors and dielectrics. So this topic is quite a short one since we only have 3 subtopics. So let's look at the first one. Okay, here we have capacitance and capacitors in series and parallel. Okay, so first recap baliklah apa yang kamu pernah belajar tentang capacitor. Okay, capacitor is basically a device or a component in electric circuit that can store electric charges or electric potential energy. So kalau ada charge, dia akan ada potential energy lah. Okay, so capacitor ni satu alat dan berapa banyak nilai yang dia boleh simpan itu kita panggil sebagai capacitance. Okay, the ability of a capacitor to store charge. Okay, so nilai untuk capacitor adalah kita panggil sebagai capacitance. Okay, so capacitor, even if it store charges, it's not the same as battery. Okay, capacitor is not the same as battery. Kita tahu battery ni pun dia store charge, but capacitor dia store charge in short time. Dia simpan kejap, lepas tu dia akan lepaskan charge tersebut balik bila perlu. Okay, that's why dalam capacitor kita ada proses kita panggil sebagai charging and discharging. Okay, charging and discharging process in capacitor is not the same as battery. Okay, sebab battery ni dia mengambil masa, tapi capacitor dia ambil masa yang sekejap sahaja. Okay, so proses ni kita akan tengok dalam second subtopic nanti. Okay, so dalam electrical circuit kita gunakan simbol ni ataupun yang inilah. Biasanya kita gunakan this one. Okay. So the formula to find the capacitance is quite simple, di mana kita ada C equal to Q over V. Q adalah charge dan V adalah potential difference ataupun voltage across the capacitor. So it is a scalar quantity, meaning there's no direction. And the SI unit is farad. Okay. So capacitance, value capacitance ni dia tidak akan berubah unless dia adalah a variable capacitor. Capacitor kita boleh ubah capacitance dia. Yang ini kita akan tengok dekat subtopic 2.3 nanti. Okay, so capacitors can be arranged in either series ataupun parallel ataupun gabungan dua-dua. Okay, akan ada soalan yang dia gabung dua-dua lah. So it's important for you to identify whether the arrangement is in series or parallel. Okay, macam mana kita mau tahu? Okay, it's quite simple. If the capacitor have no junction, okay, in between them, okay, di antara dua capacitor ni dia tiada junction. Junction ni macam simpang tiga. Okay, dia satu line sahaja, meaning that they are in series. But if the capacitors are arranged with junction, okay, dia ada simpang di antara dua. Macam ini kan, C1 dan C2. Kalau tengok line di sini, dia ada satu simpang dekat sini. Itu bermaksud they are in parallel. Kalau yang ini, in between them, there's no junction, so they are in series. Okay, so formula untuk kira series and parallel juga akan berbeza. Ini formula yang kita akan gunakan. Kalau parallel kita tambah, kalau series it has to be 1 over. So the concept is, in series, the charge will be the same. Okay, why is it the charge will be the same? Because when it is connected to a battery, okay, charge will flow, right? Okay, electron charge will flow. So as you can see, charge yang lalu C1 and then dia lalu C2 adalah charge yang sama. Okay, dia tidak terpisah oleh simpang or junction. So that's why the charge is the same for series. But for parallel, okay, bila charge bergerak, okay, charge contohlah 20 coulomb. Lepas tu sikit terpaksa kena pergi dekat sini, satu lagi dekat sini. So maybe dekat sini 5 coulomb, here 15 coulomb. So they are not equal. That's why bila kita kira, kita kena tambahlah Q1 plus Q2. Okay, but for potential difference pula, untuk series, dia tidak akan sama. Kita kena tambah. Untuk parallel, dia akan sama. Okay, why is it the same? Because potential difference is measured between 2 points. Okay, so here potential difference for C1 kita guna V1 lah. Okay, maksudnya dia measure daripada sini ke point sini. So ini pun daripada point sini ke point sini. So dia adalah point yang sama. That's why voltage dia akan sama. Okay, tapi yang ini kalau tengok point sini dekat sini adalah V1, daripada sini ke sini adalah V2. So they're not the same point. So their voltage will not be equal. So that's why konsep dia adalah for potential difference series V1 plus V2, for parallel they are equal. Okay, and then last sekali, okay, since capacitor store charge, so basically dia akan store energy lah. So kita ada 3 formula untuk energy. So untuk guna formula ni it's just simple. Kita akan tengok nanti dalam example. Okay, that's all for this explanation video.